Certainly. Here's the updated translation with the requested change. Karbala, a revolution that caused the fall of many great governments, such as in Iran and Syria. But how did Karbala happen, and how did the revolution start with the martyrdom of Imam Hussain? Let's find out. When Yazeed was made the caliph by Muawiyah after breaking the treaty with Imam Hussain, alayhi salam, Muawiyah, before his death, warned his son Yazeed and said, "Beware of Hussein. If he stands against you, you will not survive." Yazeed understood that it was most important to get Hussein's allegiance. Because if Hussein accepted allegiance, others would follow suit. Yazeed was a cruel and a drunkard. He knew very well that people wouldn't give allegiance to him, so he started forcing people to pledge allegiance under the threat of the sword. He sent letters to all his governors, commanding them to force people to pledge allegiance. His governors started forcing people with beatings and threats. At this time, the governor of Medina, Walid bin Utbah, secretly called Imam Hussain, alayhi salam, at night and asked him to give allegiance to Yazeed. But Imam Hussain, alayhi salam, said that he would never pledge allegiance to Yazeed. After this, Imam Hussain, alayhi salam, left for Makkah with his family. They stayed in Makkah for several months. While Imam Hussain alayhi salam was in Makkah, many people from Kufa sent letters requesting him to come, promising their support to fight against Yazeed. Imam Hussain alayhi salam sent Muslim bin Aqil to Kufa to assess the situation. Muslim bin Aqil arrived in Kufa, and the people of Kufa gave him a warm welcome. Over 18,000 people promised to pledge allegiance to Imam Hussain alayhi salam. When Yazeed learned that people were planning to raise an army against him, he quickly replaced the governor of Kufa, Nu'man bin Bashir, with Ubaidullah bin Ziyad to suppress this movement. Ubaidullah bin Ziyad cleverly entered Kufa at night, disguised in clothes similar to Imam Hussein's, covering his face. When the people of Kufa saw him, they thought it was Imam Hussain, alayhi salam, and they started celebrating, kissing his hands. But the next day, Ubaidullah revealed his identity and threatened that anyone supporting Hussein would face severe consequences. He captured Muslim bin Aqil, threw him from the palace roof, and killed many of those who had pledged allegiance to Imam Hussain, alayhi salam, imprisoning the rest. Imam Hussain, alayhi salam, had already set out for Kufa with his family. They had stayed in Makkah for 4 months, and thousands of Muslims were promising to follow him during the Hajj season. Yazeed, upon learning of this, sent agents to assassinate Imam Hussain, alayhi salam. Imam Hussain, alayhi salam, then decided to leave Makkah and, before departing, gave a sermon, saying, "Whoever follows us will become a martyr, and whoever stays behind will miss this great success." Imam Hussain, alayhi salam, then set out for Kufa with a small group of 70 to 80 people, not to fight, but to meet the people of Kufa. During their journey through the desert, they received news of Muslim bin Aqil's martyrdom. Some companions lost morale and wanted to return, but Imam Hussain, alayhi salam, encouraged them, saying, "We are on a mission from Allah, and we must continue." He shared a dream he had seen of his grandfather, Prophet Muhammad, prophecy be upon him, instructing him to move forward as Allah had decreed martyrdom for him. The caravan continued towards Kufa. On the way, they met a caravan led by Zuhair bin Kain. After meeting Imam Hussain, alayhi salam, Zuhair bin Kain divorced his wife and declared that he would fight alongside Imam Hussain, alayhi salam. Meanwhile, Yazeed sent a force of 1,000 soldiers led by Hur bin Yazeed to stop Imam Hussein's caravan. Hur's army blocked Imam Hussain, alayhi salam, and his companions at a place called Karbala, which Imam Hussain recognized as the place where his blood would be shed. On the 2nd of Muharram, Imam Hussain, alayhi salam, set up camp in Karbala, despite Hur bin Yazeed's forces growing in number. Yazeed's army quickly increased to 30,000, and Imam Hussain, alayhi salam, was left with only 70 companions, including women and children. Imam Hussain alayhi salam realized that they would face a great test. On the 10th of Muharram, Imam Hussain alayhi salam fought valiantly, witnessing the martyrdom of his companions and his sons. His son Ali Akbar, who resembled the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was killed by a distant spear. Imam Hussain alayhi salam cried out, "O Allah, you are a witness that they killed the one who resembled your prophet the most." Imam Hussein's alayhi salam nephew, Qasim, also sought permission to fight. Imam Hussain alayhi salam was reluctant, as Qasim was the only son of his brother Imam Hassan alayhi salam. But Qasim insisted that death for him was sweeter than honey, and Imam Hussain alayhi salam allowed him to go. Qasim fought bravely but was killed, and Imam Hussain alayhi salam mourned deeply for him. Imam Hussein's alayhi salam brother Abbas went to fetch water for the thirsty children, but on his way back he was killed by enemy forces. Imam Hussain alayhi salam cried out, "Forgive me, I couldn't bring water for you." Finally, Imam Hussain alayhi salam brought his infant son Ali Asghar to the battlefield and pleaded for water for the child. But a cruel archer shot an arrow, killing the child. Imam Hussain alayhi salam raised the blood of the child towards the sky, saying, "O Allah, remember this sacrifice of mine." With all of his companions martyred, Imam Hussain alayhi salam stood alone, his body filled with wounds and dehydrated. Yet, he refused to surrender. He mounted his horse, Zulfiqar in hand, and rode into battle, fighting fiercely against the overwhelming enemy forces. Despite being vastly outnumbered, Imam Hussain alayhi salam struck fear into Yazeed's army. Eventually, Yazeed's army began to fire arrows at Imam Hussain alayhi salam, and he was struck by countless arrows. He fell from his horse and collapsed into a state of prostration, finally attaining martyrdom. After Imam Hussein's alayhi salam martyrdom, his body was desecrated. His family and the women and children were taken captive, but Imam Hussein's alayhi salam martyrdom sparked a revolution that continues to this day. The people of Kufa, upon learning of Imam Hussein's alayhi salam martyrdom, took an oath to fight Yazeed and his forces. After this, Abdul Malik bin Marwan, the Abbasid Caliph, led a revolution against the Umayyad regime. The blood of Imam Hussain alayhi salam sparked revolutions, including in Iran, which led to the fall of the Shah's regime. Ayatollah Khomeini, inspired by the message of Karbala, led the Islamic revolution in Iran. Similarly, the Shia movement in Nigeria, led by Sheikh Ibrahim, was also inspired by Imam Hussein's alayhi salam stand. His followers began protesting, and in 2015, over 1,000 Shia Muslims were killed by Nigerian security forces. In Iraq, people also protested against government corruption and American interference, calling themselves Husseini. In Lebanon, similar protests took place against corruption, and the prime minister resigned after 2 weeks of protests. Even in Bahrain, Shia Muslims protested against the Sunni-dominated government. And protests inspired by Karbala have occurred in many places, including India, Pakistan, and across the globe. This revolution, which Imam Hussain alayhi salam started with his blood, continues to inspire people to stand against oppression. Islam is inherently a political religion. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, the first caliphs, and Imam Ali, alayhi salam, were all politicians who fought against tyranny to establish justice. This is why, as Allama Iqbal said, "The religion people seek in the mosques is found on the land of Karbala."